Alright, welcome back to the channel. So, Bernard Hopkins recently did an interview about his thoughts on Spence versus Crawford. And you guys already know who he's going to pick. He's going to pick Crawford, and he was blabbing about certain things that Crawford has done better than Spence. So, I am definitely going to break this down to y'all. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. Please sure that you like and subscribe to the channel, and also share the video to get all your latest boxing news, and be sure to hit that bell icon as soon as I release the news and comes out. So with that being said, guys, Bernard Hopkins was recently in an interview, and he recently talked about his thoughts on Spence versus Crawford, and basically he was just discrediting Errol Spence like he's always does. We seen Bernard Hopkins pressure Errol Spence to show proof of his medical records when he had the detached retina, and then when Errol Spence came out with the detached retina, he immediately went on hush mode and quiet mode, and then you heard nothing from Bernard Hopkins. So Bernard Hopkins just run his damn mouth over and over and over again. He was recently in an interview, and he stated that Crawford has fought higher level competition than Errol Spence Jr. He also said that Crawford, on the business side of the business standpoint, was in a harder situation to make certain fights happen. And Crawford, he also said that Crawford makes better adjustments against higher levels of competition. So when he said Crawford makes better adjustments with higher level competition, okay, we're going to be real here. What high-level competition has Crawford fought? The only high-level competition that Crawford fought is Shawn Porter. That's the only one. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, if you want to throw whatever the case may be, Jeff Horn, Victor Postal, you can conclude those guys as well. But really, Crawford has not fought the high-level and harder competition, just like Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. fought Lamont Peterson, he fought Chris Algieri, he fought Shawn Porter, he fought Danny Garcia, he fought Udanis Ugas. Errol Spence has fought the whole 9 yards of fighters, and so on and so forth. And I don't understand why Bernard Hopkins be running his mouth. He absolutely makes no sense of half the stuff that comes out of his mouth. He says that Crawford has taken. I remember him saying this. He said that Crawford had to take the harder road to get to where he's at. No, he didn't. He didn't take no harder road. Bomac is on record stating that they wanted to take the easy route. They didn't want to take the hard route. And by the way, shout out to BFTB Boxing. He debunked this as well. Crawford could have fought Spence or either one for those belts when he was successful at 140 for Undisputed. He could have fought for any belt. And he could have petitioned to fight Errol Spence Jr. at 147 earlier, 3 to 4 years ago, but Crawford chose to take the WBO route. So Bernard Hopkins, at the end of the day, is just running his mouth. He's basically saying that Spence didn't fight tougher competition to get his belts, and whatever the case may be. I absolutely don't believe Bernard Hopkins. I actually made a video 8 to 9 months ago talking about Bernard Hopkins discrediting Errol Spence Jr. Everything that comes out of his mouth is all caps and full G. I don't understand this dude sometimes, but if you guys want to go check out the interview, please go check out the interview, because Bernard Hopkins, at the end of the day, I think he's 100% Errol Spence Jr. hater. He just wants to see Errol Spence Jr. You got these guys like Roy Jones Jr., Antonio Tarver, James Toney, and Bernard Hopkins himself saying that Errol Spence Jr. ain't this, Errol Spence Jr. is that. And I want you guys to keep that same energy. If Errol Spence Jr. is successful against Terence Crawford, I want you guys to keep that same energy. I don't want you guys to jump off the bandwagon and say, oh, we never liked Crawford, we was just joking, we always knew Errol Spence was the truth. Don't jump off that bandwagon, because as soon as you jump off that bandwagon, I am definitely going to blast you 100%, because I have receipts, I have videos to prove that you said this crap. And so Bernard Hopkins obviously picking Terence Crawford to beat Errol Spence. He says that Terence Crawford is the better fighter overall. He says that Terence Crawford makes better adjustments against higher level competition, on which he only fought Sean Porter, which that's his only high level competition in my opinion. If you want to throw Victor Postal and Jeff Horn in there, I'm cool with that, but there really was not high level competition. There was B- fighters in my opinion, and he fought a B+ Sean Porter that was already out the door as soon as Errol Spence Jr. damaged him enough. So basically we can say that Terence Crawford fought Errol Spence Jr.'s leftovers in my opinion. That's just my opinion at the end of the day. I don't discredit Terence Crawford as a fighter, but when you get guys like Bernard Hopkins doing all this capping, being the ultimate D-rider that he is of Terence Crawford, it makes me sick to talk about the sport of boxing at the end of the day with these guys ruining it and saying all this stuff and discrediting the man within Errol Spence Jr. I don't understand it at the end of the day, but it's whatever comes to boxing happens to boxing. So with that being said, guys, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.